Assalamu alaikum, dear learners and honorable guardians. How are you? I hope you are all well by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am also fine. I am Sheikh Farid, senior teacher, Salikar School and College. Today I am welcome to all of you. Enjoy my another online class, which is arranged by your favorite institution, Salikar School and College. Dear learners, special student of Standard 5, please everyone welcome to my class today. Now I am going to discuss about your elementary mathematics. Today here I have selected the topics and this is multifolds and factors. Already you have noticed this about in your book. You know that multifolds here meaning is Gunitog and factors meaning is Guruniyog. Today I am going to discuss about this. Okay. Now here I have written some important topics about this chapter. This is multifolds, common multifold, least common multifold, use of LCM, factors, GCF, use of GCF, prime factorization. Okay. Now at first I request to my all dear students, please take your textbook in your hand and come to at page number. This is page number 26. Here is chapter is as here 5. These multifolds and factors. If you take the book in your hand, then you can easily understand the class. Okay. Now, dear learners, you have written here multifolds. So we know that multifolds means Gunitog. But what is multifolds? Multifolds, especially we know about the tables of multiplications, and you know that if you learn tables of multifold, then we learn just multifold, 10 multifold. I mean 1 to 10. Suppose if you write multifolds of 4, you written here page number here 26. Write 10 multifolds here. First one is 5. Okay, 5. If you write 10 multifolds of 5, then what will be? Look here. We know multifolds means multiplication table of multiple. If we multiply 5 by 1, then we get 1 multifolds. If we multiply 5 by 2, then we will get another multifold. This way we can do. So if we multiply 5 1, it will be 5. Then if we multiply 5 by 2, it will be 10. Then 3. If we multiply 3, it will be 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 45, 50. So in total here 10 multifolds. This way we can write. You know that if we learn the tables of multifold, then we just do for this. What? 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 multifolds. Okay. If we write more, we can write. If you multiply 5 by 11, what will be? 55. Then 60, 65, 70. This way we can go. Suppose here 7. If you write multifolds of 7, what will be? First one is 7. Then if you multiply 7 by 2, it will be 14. Then 21. Then 28. Then 35. This way. How many? There is no limitation of multifolds. At first you have to remember that there is no limitation of multifolds. Okay. Now common multifold. What is the common multifold? If we practice this, then you can easily understood that. Okay. Just look. Now common multifold. We know common, which is common multifold. Suppose if you write multifolds of 4 and 3. Look here. Multifolds of 3. Multifolds of 4. So how many we can write here? Look. If we write a multiple of 3, it will be 3, then 6, then 9, 12, 15, then 18, 20. Okay, just wait. Now we can write some multiples of 4. What will be 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, this way. Now at first we have to understood that what is common multiple. Common multiple, which multiple we can get both multiples. Look here is 3, there is no 3, so this is not common. Here is 6, there is no 6, so this is not common. Here is 9, there is no 9, this is not common. But here look, here is 12, and here also 12, so this is common. This is common multiples. Okay, then you can go ahead, you can more multiples you can get. If you write here 24, then it also common. This also common. So these are called common multiple. I mean our step number 2, common multiple. Now least common multiple. What do you mean by least? We know least means minimum. Look, if you do this way, we get a lot of multiples of 3 and 4. But what is least? Least common multiple? The smaller common multiple. Least means choto. Here, look here. 12 is the least common multiple. Common multiple, at first we have to understand common multiple. I think already you have understood that common multiple. But again, then you have to find out the least common multiple. Least means smaller multiple. So among these smallest multiple here is 12. So this is least common multiple. Least common multiple is at 12. And in short, you know that least common multiple say LCM. L for least, C for common, M for multiple. So here LCM will be 12. So what is the LCM of 3 and 4? This will be 12. Okay. Now use of LCM. Look here in your textbook, page number 29. There are some mathematical problem. If you practice this, then you can easily understood. There is a lot of use in our daily life of LCM here. So this is you. If you try, then you can easily do this. Okay. Now look, factors. What already we have finished about multiples. Multiples, no, gunitok. And what is multiple? Already we have discussed this about. Okay. Now factors. Look here, factors means gunoniyok. Another way we can say factors means utpadok. Factors means utpadok. And also we can say that factors means divisor. I mean, any number, if you divide this, if you want to divide this, by which number you can divide it, this will be its factors or divisors. Suppose if you have done come to page number 30, please. Okay, there is some discussion in your textbook. If you read this, then you can easily understood and easily can do this. Look here, in your textbook here, nice factors. Here look, if you write the factor of 9, nine factors mean by which number we can divide 9. By which number we can divide 9. So look, suppose they have written here. Okay, at first we can write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, at first we write the digit from 1 to 9. Now look, by which number we can divide 9? If you divide 9 by 1, this is possible. Okay. If you want to divide by 2, is it possible? No, this is not possible. This is not possible. Okay. Now 3. If you can divide 9 by 3, it will be possible. So it will be its factors. 4, no. 5, not possible. 6, no. 7, this is not possible. Now 8, no. Now we can last divide this by 9. So what is the factors of 9 here? 1, 3 and 9. Okay. There is a lot of example about this. Now come to page number 1. Write the factors of 7. Write the factors of 7. Look, if we write the factors of 7, so what will be? Look here, 7 factors. By which number we can divide 7? You know that any number we can divide this by 1. So firstly 1 will come, 1. Then by which number you can divide 7? I think there is no another factors except 7. So here only 7 and 1 is the factors of 7. Okay, so factors. This is factors. So already you have understood that what is factors. Factors means gunaniyok in Bengali. Another meaning of factors, you can say a divisor, by which number we divide a number. All of these divisor is factors. Okay. Now we can practice another ones. Suppose here 36. So 36. What is the factors of 36? You can divide 36 by 1. If you want to divide factors by 2, it will be possible. If you do 3, possible. 4, possible. 5, this is not possible, because you know that if you divide a number by 5, it must be have last digit is 5 or 0. So this is not possible. So 6, it will be possible. 6 is 36. 7, not possible. 8, not possible. 9, it will be possible, because 4 9s are 36. You know that. Okay. Now 9, 10, not possible. 11, 12. Yes, 12 possible. 3 12s are 36. Okay. This way we can find out the factors of 36. Okay. Now, dear learners, we want to now practice next one. This is GCF. Everyone please come to page number 31. Greatest common factors. G for greatest, C for common, and F for factors. So what do you understand? Factors. Already we have discussed about multiples, common multiples, LCM, common multiples. Now GCF, greatest common factors. Now we'll discuss about this. Okay. Now everyone please look. Greatest common factors. If we divide, everyone please look. Look here. If we want to factor GCF of 8 and 12, then what will we look? At first we write factors of 8 equal to factors of 12 equal to. At first write by which number we can divide 8? We can divide by 1, 2, 4, and last one is 8. And here 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, and last one is 8. So look here. If we find out the GCF from here, then what will be? GCF full meaning we know that greatest common factors. Look here, all these are factors of 8 and 12. So what is the greatest? At first we have to find out the common factors. Look here, this is common, here 2 is common, and 4 is common, and 8 common. So we have to find out the greatest. Greatest means biggest factors. So here biggest factors is 8. So here GCF will be 8. Okay. So here GCF will be 8. If we find out, okay, now look, next one, use of GCF. And there are a lot of example about use of GCF in your textbook, page number 33. And look here, there are so many example for you to practice at your home about common factors or HCF. Find the GCF of following numbers. Look here, you have to find out the following. Now we should practice this type of calculation. Okay, everyone, come to page number 32. Look here, page number 32, and here is question number 3 is find the GCF of following numbers. First one is 12, 33 and 24. There are 3 numbers. So how can we find out the GCF of these 3 numbers? So at first we have to write the factors of these. Okay, now factors of 12, factors of 33, factors of 24. So at first you have to write the factors of 12. Already we have write this. It will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and last one is 12. Now factors of 33, what will be? 1, 2, this is not possible, 3, then 11, I think the last one is 33. Okay, now 24, what will be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, and last one is 24. So all of these factors of 12, 33 and 24. Now we have to find out the GCF. GCF we know, greatest common factors. At first we have to find the common factors. Here look, 1 is common. Here 3, no, there is no common here. 2, this is not common. 4, 33, 6, 12. So look here, there is no common factors here except 1. So what is the GCF of 12, 33 and 24? It will be 1. GCF equal to 1. There is no, look here, there is no common factor here. There is no common factor here except 1. So here GCF will be 1. Now look, prime factorization. This is most important for you. Please everyone come to at page number 24. Prime factorization. At first we have to know what is prime factor. Already you know, and you have learned about this in your previous class. Prime factor. Look, already we have known that in my this today's video. What is factor? Now we have to find out the prime factor. Prime factor, which type of factor, which factor that we can the number which has only 2 factors. One is 1 and one is itself. Okay. Suppose if you write suppose here if you write 5. Look here, we can divide 5 by only 1 and only by 5. So there is no another factor except 1 and 5. So this type of number is called prime number. Now prime factorization, how to we calculate prime factorization? If you look now please. There is a process for you in your textbook. Suppose 24. This is called Euclid method. Okay. Suppose if we divide 24, at first we have to start from 2 because 1 is not prime factor. You know that. Okay. Because if you take 1, you can divide 1 only by 1. There is no other divisor for it. Okay. So this is not prime factor. So we have to start from 2. Here's the another important question is what is the smallest prime number? And it will be 2 because we have to start from 2. Now we can at first try 2 by 2. then what will be? It will be 12. Then again by 2 it will be 6. Again by 2 it will be 3. And 3 if we divide it will be 1. No, this is not needed. So what is the prime factors? So prime factors of 24, it will be 2 into 2, prime factor 12, 2, and last one is 3. All these are prime factors of 24. Okay. Now look, find the least common multiple of 30 and 45. Already we have discussed about least common multiple here, and there are a lot of practice or example for you to practice this at your home. And prime factorization is important. Already I have said this about, and look here, page number 36 here, find the GCF of. Here more than 2 numbers here. So you have to practice this at your home. And there are, look here, there are some discussion also for you. If you at first to do this calculation, I advise all of my dear students, please everyone, you should at first read your textbook clearly. Read your textbook clearly. There are some discussion about you and some example calculation for you. If you do this or practice, then I think you can easily understood this. Okay. Already our time is finished. So I welcome to my all students to watch my next video, and I think that today's video you have enjoyed this, and also request you, please everyone, continue study and take care yourself. And world situation is going very dangerous situations, so everyone please try to take yourself at your home and practice at your home, and always be with your Sahyadika School and College. Thank you everyone. Goodbye for today.